How's it going, guys? Making my why video. I'm gonna give you a little bit of background on myself, who I am, where I came from, and the fuel that keeps me going every day. The spice that makes me jump out of bed rather than just crawling out and kind of being entirely lethargic. It gives me a reason. In French they say raison d'être. But a couple years ago, my father actually committed suicide, and because of that, I was spiraling down out of control. And because of some of this literature with Wake Up Now, it's completely changed the paradigm that I see life. Instead of spiraling out of control, I see myself spiraling up into the atmosphere, and I see all these people that I can hold their hands and bring them with me, and that's entirely empowering. So what I did actually after reading How to Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, I took it upon myself to turn all of these negative thoughts, all of these objections that I was giving myself and that people gave me, because I'm leaving an industry of health and fitness with 24-hour fitness. That was my previous profession, and I've always wanted to help people and be there for people, and I've finally realized that I have to be there for myself, and I'm just going to catalog my journey here, and hopefully I can hold as many people's hands as possible and bring them into the river that's rushing to success. So I call these the alibis of if. And what I did is I actually, there's no replacement for hard work. So I actually took it upon myself to, I don't know if you can see, I actually wrote this all out. Blood, sweat, and tears is going into this. And I don't want people to make the same mistakes I have, and this is a grind, but it's I see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So here it goes. If I didn't have a wife and family, I'm grateful to have my wife and family. If I had enough pull, I will have enough pull. If I had money, I will have money. If I had a good education, I will educate myself. If I could get a job, I will get a job. If I had good health, I'm still alive and will again have good health. If I only had time, I am still alive and have only the time ahead of me to capitalize upon. If times were better, times will get better. If other people understood me, I will make others understand me. If conditions around me were only different, I'm a creator of circumstance, not a creature of circumstance. If I could live my life over again, I still have more life to live. If I did not fear what they would say, I do not fear what they will say. If I had been given a chance, I will take hold of my thoughts and take a chance. If I now had a chance, I will have a chance. If other people didn't have it in for me, I will overcome those that have it in for me. If nothing happens to stop me, nothing will happen that can stop me. If I were only younger, I will learn from wasted youth and appreciate aged wisdom. If I could only do what I want, I will do what I want. If I had been born rich, I'm gonna die rich. If I could meet the right people, I will meet the right people. If I had the talent some people have, I will emulate, utilize, and acquire the talent some people have. If I dared assert myself, I will dare to assert myself. If I only had embraced past opportunities, I will embrace future opportunities. If people didn't get on my nerves, people will not get on my nerves any longer. If I didn't have to keep house and look after the children, I'm grateful to have a house to keep wherein I look after the children. If I could save some money, I will save some money. If the boss only appreciated me, I will be my own boss and appreciate myself. If I only had somebody to help me, I have myself and I will help myself. If my family understood me, I will make my family understand me. If I lived in a big city, I will live in a big city. If I could just get started, I will get started. If I were only free, I will set myself free. If I had the personality of some people, I will emulate the personality of some people. If I were not so fat, with proper exercise and nutrition, I will not be fat. If my talents were known, I will make my talents known. If I could just get a break, I will make a breakthrough. If I could only get out of debt, I will get out of debt. If I hadn't failed, I will succeed. If I only knew how, I will know how. If everybody didn't oppose me, I will overcome those that oppose me. If I didn't have so many worries, I will worry no more. If I could marry the right person, I will marry the right person. If people weren't so dumb, I will educate people. If my family weren't so extravagant, I will learn from my family's extravagance. If I were sure of myself, I am and will be sure of myself. If luck were not against me, I will not leave my future to chance and think with certainty. If I hadn't been born under the wrong star, I was born of the stars, am made of the stars, and will rise to stardom. If it weren't true that what is to be will be, it is true. What I will to be will be. If I didn't have to work so hard, I will not view life as hard work and enjoy the fruits of my labor. If I hadn't lost my money, I will find more money. If I lived in a different neighborhood, I will live in a different neighborhood. If I didn't have a past, I have a future. If I only had a business of my own, I will have a business of my own. If the other people would only listen to me, they will listen to my accomplishments. And this, I'm going to read the worst of them all. This is the worst objection. This is really the worst lie you can tell yourself. And then I'm going to reread it with a positive statement. If I had the courage to see myself as I really am, I would find out what is wrong with me and correct it. Then I might have a chance to profit by my mistakes and learn something from the experience of others. For I know that there is something wrong with me, or I would now be where I would have been if I had spent more time analyzing my weaknesses and less time building alibis to cover them. This is what I tell myself now. I have the courage to see myself as I really am. I will find out what is wrong with me and correct it. Then I will have a chance to profit by my mistakes and learn something from the experience of others. For I know that there is something wrong with me, or I would now be where I would have been if I had spent more time analyzing my weaknesses and less time building alibis to cover them. So, all in all, the message is just eradicate that negativity as I have and replace it with positivity. Rewrite these lies for yourself and assert a true, positive, and definite vision of the future for yourself and your loved ones, because that has to be the bedrock, the foundation upon which you build your organization. All right, that's all I have for today. One love. If you guys want, message me. I got mad love for you. So message me however you would like to. Take it easy, guys.